you are new. We're doing some decorating today. I'm going to add decor to our entryway and our built-in shelves. I'm keeping things pretty neutral because I'm not quite ready for spring decorating yet. I do want to do some spring cleaning first, and then I'll slowly start bringing in some spring decor, but I still hope that you get some new ideas today and enjoy. Here is the entryway that I'll be decorating, and some early spring cleaning that I've done here is wash our rug. It's from Ruggable, and I really love that it's washable, so I like to wash it before each season. I'm also dusting off the table and mirror, and then I'll add in the decor. I am keeping things pretty simple, and when it's time to decorate for spring, I'll probably change out the florals, maybe this lamp as well, but for now I'm just keeping things pretty neutral. This pot that I'm using is from Anthropology, and I have seen some dupes for it at Home Goods, just smaller, but I like how large it is, and I'm just placing these olive branches. I did put some plastic bags inside just to make them stand a little bit better. I really love these stems. I feel like they look really realistic, and you can just bend them around to give them a nice full look, and they're a really good stem just for year-round decor. And like I said, I'll probably switch them out for something different during spring. I did get this marble tray from Target a few years ago, and they do have a new one that's really similar, and I'll link it down below. It's perfect to hold a candle. And then this open book stand is from McGee & Co. It is a little pricey, but I really love it. I love that light wood color, and I think it contrasts really well with the dark wood table. Still kept that same ottoman there, and surprisingly it's still available at Target even though it is a few years old. And I did switch out the basket that I had here for this gray one and just added a throw, and then adding a really neutral throw here to the blanket ladder. I'll probably switch it out for something lighter and brighter for the spring. And then on this ledge I'm going to add some frames with some digital art that I printed. They're both from Etsy, and I'll link them down below. The smaller frame, I still hadn't printed it, and later on you'll see that I eventually added the picture here, and then just adding a hanging plant and some bells. Moving on to our built-in shelves in our upstairs living room, I'm just dusting them off first, and I did look up vintage art on YouTube and I found some pretty flower art, so I just put that up while I decorate. I'm starting off with some framed art on the top shelf. I still had a winter print here, which I did switch out for a really neutral leaves one, which I think transitions well to spring decor. Then I placed some stems in a tall vase, and I think it fills out the space well. And I do try to stick to a diagonal method when styling shelves. So I placed this frame diagonal from the frame on the top shelf, and then here in the middle I'm using a dough bowl with some bunny tails, which I hadn't used them in a long time, but they're really neutral and I feel like they go well with any type of decor. And then next to it I'm placing some candle holders. I also try to focus on heights, so these are the similar height as the frame, and I think they even out this shelf well. And then at the bottom I'm just using this decorative disc and then some decor books in the middle to place a vase with some faux dried roses, which are a recent Amazon purchase and I really love them. I think they're great for year-round decor, but they're also going to work well with spring decor. Moving on to the shelves on the other side, I again started with some framed art, which I still had a winter print, but I ended up switching to a neutral leaves one, and then next to it just placing some tall vases. Using some decor books here in the middle to place a vase and some dried eucalyptus. I'll probably switch out a lot of the stems for more spring-like ones soon. And then on the other side, I'm just going to use a paper mache bowl to finish off the shelf. I'm again using some decor books, but this time I'm going to place them leaning against the wall, and then I'm going to use a vase with some stems to help them stand in place. And just finishing off with this frame, which I've had for many years. It's really simple and neutral, and I feel like when decor is really neutral, it tends to work for several years. And then we use that canister to hold remotes, and that is everything for the shelf styling. Just giving the couch a refresh with a vacuum and adding some pillows. And we are actually on the hunt for a new couch. We've had this one for many years and it has served its purpose and lived out its life, but it is time for a new one. We're just trying to decide if we should go with a lighter couch or stick with a darker one. But we are ready to invest in a new couch, so I'm on a hunt for one. We'll probably keep the same ottoman here, but for the couch I'm just ready to find a new one. And just placing back this little metal side table, which I really love. I usually sit on this side of the couch, so I'll place my water here or a cup of coffee, and it has just really come in handy. And that is everything for today's video. I'm excited to slowly start bringing in some spring decor. I'm currently doing some spring cleaning, and then I will start to brighten up our spaces a little bit more with some spring decorating. And I hope you guys enjoyed today's video and got some ideas. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon on my next one.